In this episode, check your wedding guest list. You never know when you have an ex showing up at your wedding to tell everybody publicly that they taught you how to make crab cakes.
And on the flip side, could you eat a Big Mac in just one bite? What's going to happen to Stephen Colbert? Don't take your mistress to a Coldplay concert, and we get ready for Mike's bachelor party weekend. Mike, hit the music.
And welcome back to a Piranha's favorite podcast, the Funny Business Podcast. I am Mike Gambito. Alongside with me is my best friend, my roommate for life, Mr. Matt Summers. Matt, how are you? How are you swimming today?
I'm not a great swimmer, but I'm doing okay. Why is this Piranha's favorite podcast?
You got to ask them.
I'm asking you.
Well, you got to ask a piranha because the piranha says it's their favorite podcast.
Did a piranha tell you it was its favorite podcast?
I heard it through the grapevine, actually, and apparently grapevines are from the ocean.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
And I think your pal Joffrey let me know about it too.
Joffrey, yeah, the giraffe. Yep, this guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, this guy, Joffrey.
Yeah, well, Joffrey. Yep. Many words of wisdom.
A wise man once said. That's a fact. Yeah. Doing okay today. We are here for another episode. It's a fun week. I'm sure we'll dive into that later. We have my best bud ready to rock and roll. Speaking of rock and roll,
going off the rails of a crazy train.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. R.I.P. Ozzy. That dropped a couple hours ago, actually. Yep. Sad to see. He's a legend of the game, one of a kind. Yep. We'll never have another Ozzy Osbourne.
We'll never have somebody that eats a bat live in concert.
Sharon.
When was the first time you heard Mr. Ozzy Osbourne?
It's a great question. I was probably young because my parents would listen to like rock and roll on the radio and stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's the only way to do it. Mm-hmm. So I was probably like 5 or 6, to be honest.
I believe my dad had a CD.
I don't think I ever had a CD of his, or my parents did. But just a total icon.
Yeah. Lots of great songs. Mm-hmm. Lots of good things. Matt, you kind of subtly hinted at what may be happening in the coming days, but I'm back with another wedding-related topic for the Funny Business Podcast.
Mm-hmm. It's on par.
It is on par, quite literally. And I said to Jenna when I was creating my show notes, I was like, I hope this isn't me like transpiring to like talk about the wedding so much through the podcast. So I do it literally every week, talk about the episode. But literally 2 things have come about. Obviously, last week we talked about parents coming to honeymoons or relatives or aunts, uncles, you name them, to the honeymoons. Matt, we're going to talk about a situation that went viral on the TikTok. It happened at a wedding.
Okay.
Are you familiar, or shall I say, have you seen any viral moments from a wedding on the TikTok or the TikTok?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
All right, no. let me paint the scene for you. So, outside under a big white tent, everybody's so dressed up, ready to go. And in the middle of the dance floor, there is a mic stand with a microphone, of course. And there's a woman. And what I'll do, Matt, is I watch the video, and I'm going to read the transcript from what happened in the TikTok. And as for me, I did not know who this person was. At the time, both bride and groom were sitting down. Dan and his bride, Carolyn Freed, were sitting, listening to this individual. And I'll just go through the transcript. So, Matt, before I go through the transcript, what do you think is going to happen?
I would think grabs the microphone and starts singing very loud, maybe doing some pole dancing on the microphone stand.
Okay.
That's my guess.
I wish, but that's not the case.
Oh boy. Did she shove it up something?
Nope. Let me read it.
Good.
So here's the transcript. You are the luckiest woman in the world. Dan is such a great guy. He's got everything a woman could ever want. He's kind, generous, successful, gorgeous. He's got an incredible body. I'm just going to speak from the heart. I would do anything to be you, Carolyn. No, really, I would. Dan, you never even gave us a chance. I'm the one who taught you to make crab cakes. What does she have that I don't? I'm Asian too. I can dye my hair black. And while in the meanwhile, Dan is scurrying up to take the microphone away from this woman.
That is terrifying. That's terrifying.
Yeah. So they didn't identify this individual. Obviously, there's a lot of questions, like the way it was presented. Like, why did it record at the perfect time? So then there's speculation, like, is this a fake video? Is this a real video that was just caught in the moment? Matt, based on my transcript or based on what was said, what do you think? What do you think? Real or fake?
Definitely not going to say fake. I could unfortunately see this happening in certain scenarios. While it's unfortunate, it's quite possible.
I would like to know how this person was invited to the wedding.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it sounds like she tried to date Dan before.
Yeah,
could be maybe an ex-girlfriend, but then if that's the case, why is she at the wedding?
And I also think too, not that I'm just sharing my own 2 cents, but I think the DJ should have been ready to hit mute on the microphone.
Yeah, or have a song lined up, just ready to play at all times. If something goes bad, put on some music. Everybody's gonna be happy.
You are my fire, the one.
Yeah, he should have just rickrolled her.
Yeah.
Then everybody would have thought it's a joke.
I would like to know, because it didn't really go into detail, like, how good are these crab cakes?
That's, you know what? That's a really great question too. And a good point. Like if they're like really good crab cakes, you know, you could see some people joining her side.
Now, I know that some weddings planning tend to have some, let's just say, some moments that created moments, memories. I don't believe this was intended to be a moment or memory created by the bride or groom to have a, quote, crazy stalker invading a wedding. I have been, let's just say, experienced with a situation or a memory or a story or just kind of like a bit where like the bride was like stolen, like bride was taken away. And in order for them to bring the bride back, that they had to put enough dollars in the dollar bucket for the dollar dance.
Yeah, there's no way this should be staged.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think. I would hope not. That's pretty ballsy if it is.
And there's thought like maybe this was somebody's +1, or maybe they didn't have the intention of like saying anything, and then emotions got to this person, and then obviously they had an open mic, which I don't know, not a good thing in my opinion if it's a really large wedding.
Really strange. Does this have like an open mic, especially like in the middle or like near the dance floor? That just sounds like bad news waiting to happen. This also had to be such an awkward conversation between the bride and groom afterwards. Like, you not that it's Dan's fault. You almost have to not interrogate, but talk a little bit like, hey, you're not like, that's not a thing, right? That was just a weird coincidence.
I was gonna say, what would you say if you crashed your ex's wedding? What would you do in this situation? Let's phrase it that question. Let's say a crazy ex decides to roll by and being like, I taught you how to make crab cakes. How would you do it?
How would I react?
What would you do?
What would I do?
Which I guess counts as react.
Would probably look for someone to like kick her out. If that doesn't work, gosh, you really can't call the cops to your own wedding. But I wouldn't. I would be tempted.
The wedding photos.
Oh
would
my
be
gosh.
hella fire. Could you imagine both bride and groom handcuffed behind their back and like on the cop car?
Or even just like a still like photo, like a picture book. It's just the photo of the bride like punching the girl in the face.
Don't tase me, bro.
That'd be hilarious.
If this was fake, this was a pretty damn good prank, because in the video there was obviously people who were invited to this wedding and they were all sitting around in tables watching this unfold. So if it was fake, like, I don't know, man. The vibes are not immaculate in this scenario, no matter how many ways you look at it.
That's another great point. Where's everybody else? Like, where is the father of the bride? Where's the father of the groom? Where's hell? If this would happen to your wedding, I would step right in and throw some knuckles.
I think what the problem was this was so quick. Like, this individual literally just like started throwing daggers and like not like hesitating, like literally just full send. I make better crab cakes than you. Sorry, no, I taught you how to make crab cakes. You know, we were meant to be at, like, it was already way too fast before somebody could just like come up and stop. But then trying to take the microphone away, I think it's just a little weird. But
how hilarious would it be if they had like mini crab cakes as an appetizer?
Oh,
that'd be funny.
Would be.
Yeah.
also would be a little, maybe what prompted it was in the vows or something during the ceremony that crab cakes were talked about. And that just lit a fire under this girl's butt.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That could be the case. Another top 5, like worst case scenario, wedding day. It's a wedding crasher. Do you have any fears of any wedding crashers?
Can I give you a scale of 1 to 5?
Yes, you can.
I'm at a 2.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm not saying that we are expecting it, but for probability's sake, I can't plan it because I'm not the one who's planning it. But it's not totally desolate or totally not in a isolated location that we can have wedding crashers. But
yeah,
it's also a very small wedding, so
there's like a greater than 0 chance.
I wouldn't say a flat 0. I mean, I would say like 0.1% chance.
All right.
Like,
you know what? I think that's what everybody should hope for, because you're right. You can't prevent everything from happening.
Since this ranking was so successful last week's episode, I guess I'll do it again. Best speech interruptions of all time. Kanye at the VMAs, this woman, or Will Smith interrupting Chris Rock.
Oh, that one's iconic. I'm going to go Will Smith number 1. That might be the best interruption of all time.
Okay.
And when I say best, I mean most entertaining.
Uh-huh.
Number 2, putting the wedding crasher.
Oh.
And then number 3, going Kanye.
Am I surprised?
No, you should not be.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. So make sure you speak freely now or forever hold your peace on your wedding invites and who's attending, because you never know who might show up as +1, and you never know, it could be a crazy ex.
And also, if you're not invited to the wedding, it might not just be because they don't want you there. It could be like budgetary restrictions or venue restrictions, and obviously people would like as many people at their wedding as possible. It's not always plausible, so just respect that too.
Respectfully.
Respect for this. I don't know what that was.
You okay?
I forgot to speak. Forgot to speak right there. Respect the drip, Karen. Is what I was trying to say.
Yes. I haven't heard that in a while.
And with that, we will slide on in to the second half of the show with some buy or sell. First up, I am buying unique TikTokers.
TikTok update.
Mike, you've always talked about how this year was going to be the year of like unique creative content. People weren't really. Yeah, I think that was your prediction.
Like original content. Yes.
How do you think that's going?
I'm starting to see it a little bit. Actually, no. It comes in waves. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have someone for you. I sent you his video a little while back on TikTok. I would like to shout out. He's just hilarious. His name's Zach is Back. If you're not familiar with him, it's ZACH. Zach is Back. He goes around eating fast food menus. He'll eat the entire menu throughout like a 40-day period. It has the least amount of bites as possible. It's absolutely disgusting. I fear he's going to choke, and I can't stop watching.
The third comment with the one that Matt sent me, that McChicken must have been terrified after the Big Mac.
Yeah, for people so he videotapes himself eating these. Most of the time, it's in 1 or 2 bites. He ate an entire Big Mac in 1 bite. I thought he was going to choke and die.
The Big Mac in the 1 bite was absolutely absurd. Then another comment, I don't know whether I should be impressed or disgusted, but either way, you got my attention.
Yeah, that's every episode I watch of him. It's so interesting. He did a snack wrap the other day. It was like nothing.
That's nuts.
It's crazy.
What the heck?
But good for him for being unique, being different. And he did Taco Bell. Was it Taco Bell? Yeah, he did Taco Bell before. It was pretty funny. And yeah, it's so gross, but good for him.
Redonkulous.
Got to make a living somehow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm also buying bachelor parties.
Bachelor!
We are here. It is bachelor party weekend. How we feeling?
Oh, dude, I'm ready. I mean,
yeah.
This week's a little crazy with just trying to squeeze everything in a few days, but I am set and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I've been exhausted for the past 5 days, and there's no sleep till Brooklyn. I'm ready to rock and roll. We're going golfing Friday morning. You could be listening to this as we're on the golf course. The boys are getting together Friday night. The dads are coming up on Saturday.
Hell yeah.
Getting on a boat for a couple hours.
On a boat.
And we're going to figure out the rest of Saturday night, kind of see weather's going to throw us some curveballs, I think.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I see it.
So we might have to make some game time decisions, and that's
It's all
okay.
good.
That's okay. And then Sunday, I mentioned this last week, we are driving down to Philadelphia for the Savannah Bananas. I got our ticket assignments. I'm very thrilled with our ticket assignments. I got a parking pass squared away. We're ready and set. We're ready to go. We're not going to talk about the 3-hour drive it's going to take to get there, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. What are you most excited for?
I mean, Savannah Bananas was a late edition, but it was pretty awesome late edition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think many bachelor parties can say that they've been to a Savannah Bananas game.
Probably under 100.
Yeah,
I would think.
Few the proud, the bachelors. I am so Matt's taking me to a place where I used to belong in West Virginia. No, he's taking me back to a place I have not been back to in quite some time. It is close to my childhood home, which is okay, but I've not returned to such a place when I've been able to drink and enjoy such as breweries and other delicacies that are that. So I think it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. And most importantly, it'll be with my best buds. So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. We're also playing $10 a hole on golf on Friday.
I think I might have to get talked off of the ledge by my future bride of maybe like passing the $10. So like whoever does better gets the $10.
Yeah. You know what? We'll do that. Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
Jenna was like, "You're doing that for every hole?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess."
You do know that was a joke when I texted that, correct?
I mean, I was feeling a little frisky.
I'm not that addicted to gambling.
I was gonna type okay MJ.
No, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It'll be fantastico.
On my sell, I am selling bad jerseys.
Okay.
When you talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers new jerseys they released this week,
The Stellars.
They are a throwback to the 1933 team, I believe, and a throwback to like the city of Philadelphia and the steel and forged in Pittsburgh, I believe is what they're called.
Okay.
And they're hideous.
Matt sent me it. My response was,
Yeah.
I agree with Matt. I like the helmet.
Helmet rocks.
I think the jersey, I don't know. I feel like it could have been a little bit more designed in a way that would represent it a little bit better.
Did you see the color pants they're wearing too?
It's like a brown.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, like a shit brown.
Yeah, if the pants were like black, I think it would make it look a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if the jersey was more of like a gold, like the helmet, I think that'd be cool. But the yellow is a little too bright for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice that these NFL teams are kind of expanding now with just like alternative jerseys. The first time we saw that was NBA, right?
Yeah, I mean, they've been around, I think, in all sports for a little while. Major League Baseball is getting into it a little more too, and those have been pretty good. But yeah, they're just you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just stick to the regular stuff.
Yeah, they have the striped jerseys at one point, right?
The Bumblebee uniforms. Yeah,
the Bumblebee.
I like those. A lot of people were like split on that.
Yeah,
but again, they wore those with like brown pants, and it's. Doesn't go well. Finally, I am selling cheating.
Cheating.
No cheating, especially at a Coldplay concert.
So that is my sell as well. So okay. We'll combine the banter for this. I am specifically selling the Coldplay meme. Not selling what happened, but how everyone is now turning it into a meme.
Mm-hmm. So you don't like it?
I am not a fan of how brands are adapting to it.
Okay.
Like there are marketers, there are people who I saw Aldi do it at one point.
Oh.
Like they were kind of using it and they were using the image. And to me, first of all, it's not right. I'm just going to say that out loud. The idea that we're blasting and we're like literally amplifying this scenario, I'm not a huge fan of. All parks, stadiums are now doing the Coldplay cam.
Yeah, the Philly Fanatic one was funny.
Yep. I think from a perspective of the, gosh, I guess I call it the work couple, if they didn't do anything, that's kind of, this is the breakdown, and I'm sure you had this in mind. Like, if they didn't react it in a certain way, if they didn't do anything weird, nobody would have known.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. All they had to do was just stand there. Let me ask you a question, Mike. Do you know the name of the company he works for without looking
Astronomer.
it up? Astronomer. Have you heard that before?
First time. AI products.
Yep.
I had to do a deep dive.
Yeah. So let me ask the second question. If you don't know who the company is, do you know who their CEO is?
No.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's ever heard of Astronomer. The dude just panicked. And I think, should we disavow cheating? I think we should.
I think we have.
Have we before?
I feel like we have.
Well, we're going to double down. We disavow cheating. Don't do it.
Gonna have to like scrub through 275 episodes in the transcripts and being like, so what did we disavow in this episode? Like,
have you seen the theory of Coldplay's involvement in this?
Oh gosh, there's a theory behind it.
Oh, there's a theory for everything.
Amazing.
There is a theory that this may have been planted by Coldplay to get people talking about Coldplay on their tour.
I don't know about that, dog.
We can't just have a story that everybody talks about without having like some deep dark conspiracy theory. It's insane.
Join me down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. And now that like it's funny, I've seen like 20 TikToks of people being like, "Oh, when your dad gets caught cheating at a Coldplay concert," and everyone's commenting like, "Wow, this guy must have like 50,000 kids."
Or just promoted to VP, a VP of a chief people officer for human resources at Astronomer.
It was the biggest story on the internet for like 4 days.
And I think this will be a viral trend of the year, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. That's all I got.
Okay. Wow. I got 2 cells with the exception of that, so I'll just slide right into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm selling large bugs. Apparently, a longhorn beetle made it way into our house Saturday night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. It was massive. Jenna and I were going through our packet for marriage counseling, and all of a sudden, Jenna heard like a ooh, and she's like, "What is that?" And then the thing, Matt, was probably actually maybe as long as my 2 thumbs, and then as thick as 1 thumb. It's gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It was gross.
Yeah. What'd you do?
We killed it.
How?
With a fly swatter.
Oh, just a fly swatter? That was it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was going to use like a frying pan.
I like.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
looking
forward to more of a sealed house in the future.
Could that have bit you?
No, I don't believe so. It said it is attractive to like old firewood and trees, obviously. So
have you seen one around your place before?
No, this is the first time I'm seeing it.
Are you now concerned that there's more of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Jenna's like, that's probably not the only one. I'm like, I'm pretty sure, but we're not gonna manifest that.
No, you're not even gonna think of it.
We're gonna keep the windows closed.
That's the smart thing to do.
I'm also selling CBS and Paramount.
Mm.
Matt heard me exclaim when we were playing some video games last Thursday.
Yep.
They are canceling a show in May 2026 and obviously removing Mr. Stephen Colbert. I will not try to get too much into my opinion. I was going to say something very profane, but I was like, I'll pull it back. I'm more concerned about the people who work for Stephen. Stephen is well off and he'll do totally fine in whatever his next chapter is. But obviously the 200-person crew that's with them, obviously they're in our thoughts, my thoughts specifically of what's next for them. So they have until May of next year. So they got a little bit of time, but still just crazy.
It's crazy. It is sad for the people behind the scenes, like you said, that are not as well off. And it's almost a year. We got like 10 months of it left, and maybe somebody else will pick it up and can transition the show elsewhere. Who knows? Yep. But yeah, that was a shocking announcement.
Yeah. People are saying that the rest of the late night hosts are next. We'll see. It's a unique landscape.
It is. And I think the way people consume late night television is a lot different now than it was like 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a odd time to be in.
On to my buys. I'm buying rental car surprises.
Yes, I forgot about this too.
Matt shared with me sorry, not Matt shared, but I shared with Matt that I needed a car for work and was dropped off. Long story short, there seemed to be a little bit of miscommunication or a little misalignment with getting my rental car hooked up. And I ended up with a 2025 Ford Bronco Sport.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I may or may not have gotten the bug for a Ford Bronco.
Now, let me ask you this question before you continue. Have you looked up the price of a new Ford Bronco?
I have.
Oh, no. And?
I don't know if it's souped up or not, but it's close to 40 grand.
Okay. All right. That's not horrible.
Are you gonna say that's not bad?
That's not bad. No, it's not bad at all.
Funny. Well, funny. It was great. It was the thing drove nice, and I loved how big the screen was, and you could put your whole Apple CarPlay in a nice large format instead of like in a little small format. So it was beautiful.
Was it a white Bronco?
It was like a grayish one.
Good. Wonderful.
Why? It's like, why is he asking this?
just making sure, you know.
Okay. Yep. Making sure. I'm also buying friends who have pools.
Yeah.
Friday night, we went for a little dip with some of our friends. It was a nice little outing. And yeah, just very grateful for people who have pools that like inviting friends.
And that you get to go enjoy and you don't have to clean up afterwards.
Yep. And then last two, I am buying Ted Lasso.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's a new season coming out, but I am rewatching it, and Jenna is also rewatching it as well with me.
Oh, nice.
Well, I shouldn't say rewatching it. She's watching it for the first time with me.
Very nice.
I'm looking forward to it. She enjoys it.
And there also is a new season coming out.
There is.
Mm-hmm.
Good old biscuits and soccer. So, and then lastly, I am buying pre-marriage counseling. Last week, we finished up in the quote last session of our pre-marriage counseling. So our pastor was like, oh, well, you know, after this, you're done. And I'm like, so it was a really good time deep diving into it. And yeah, we got a really good binder for future discussions and whatnot. So I recommend anybody who's getting married, take pre-marriage counseling, or in some way, shape, or form, take a assessment to know where your values are at. So.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's smart, responsible. And do you get like a little certificate saying like I graduated pre-marriage counseling?
No, you get a certificate that you got married.
You know what? That's fair. That works too.
That's also like a really weird thing too. Like we're getting our marriage license soon.
Yeah, I always forget you have to like do that.
You gotta also make it legal.
I don't know if it's true or not. I've heard it's kind of expensive to like change your last name.
I'll report back. Not that I'm changing my last name, but I'll report back.
Okay. Please do.
Probably depends on which state and what documents you need.
Mm-hmm.
You changing your last name soon?
I don't plan on it.
Oh, okay. All right. That is all I got.
All right. That's the segment. That's the show.
That is the show. That is the segment. That is the stuff. Beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Yes.
What is your advice for the good people, the co-workers of the funny business world?
My advice is to brush your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth every single day, every single morning. Brush them at night. Use mouthwash when you can. And don't just use mouthwash to not brush your teeth. You got to do both.
I like it, man.
Thank you.
And rinse your mouth.
That's you. Yes.
I know I have not done that myself in the last 29 years, but it feels good.
And floss.
Flossing's
good.
You've had that as an advice.
I have
recently.
But do it all.
Do it all. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.